team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar, AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game.
Sugar did it.
Excitement, well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Green 80! Watch out! Alert!
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Hey, 0. Watch your slack.
Now Wilson, able to get away. And they will finally get him to the ground as he's forced to tuck it and take the sack.
Who got it?
We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also
yeah.
Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle when the snap went over the head of the QB. And guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
Left. 57, Mike 57. I got it. Go, 14.
Wilson from his end zone on 3rd and long. And able to find Kirk complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take it forward for about line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. This is taken at the 15. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. Big hold of the 30. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This will be caught by Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
27.
Prescott from the gun. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll go down at the 28. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion. We're just shy of the marker. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A very solid gain of 27. They'll throw again. Prescott under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Here we go, 47. 26.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott, and he will score. Touchdown AFC from 3 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
And he better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Wilson, flush to his right. He'll run it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. 18. Here's Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the AFC. 69 yards. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the AFC adds on to their lead. That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Wilson, eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
I ruined a Marquise Brown touchdown because I started showing off while I was like 20 yards away from the end zone, and then I tried to spin, and I still almost got it.
From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Yeah, him and Boykin. Boykin's returning. Oh, shit.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
What?
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play.
He's got a Ravens helmet.
12. 57 for Mike.
He's playing defense right now.
Throwing again here. Wilson. Nowhere to
No, happy birthday.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here
Oh,
after first and second
you know what, I gotta make another
Facebook.
Facebook.
Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he can't.
Boykin just laid a hit stick on punt return defense.
They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, It makes it hard to
he
win
looks
a ball
like he's
game
my
because then you're
safety
relying
right
on
now.
your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field.
Yeah, I'm playing real dubster right now, and I'm broadcasting right now. Dude, I had a 10-kill game with no sound on today.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson.
Yeah.
To escape, and
I've been playing at work.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position.
All right, for sure. I'll play it, for sure. All right, later.
From the 32
later.
now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, that's complete to his running back, Connor. Give him 14 on that one, and a 1st down. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott to Connor on the check down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Prescott to throw it. It's Kelsey on the ground. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Prescott yet again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
2nd down and goal. Prescott. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
The whole offensive line of the Ravens.
Stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
I got you. 57, Mike 57.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection.
Don't get nervous. 2 times. 4 down. Check.
They go play action with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Here we go.
First throw now for the backup Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's in. And the ball is knocked out. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
380. 14. Hey, alert. Kill. Still got 4 down.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his left. Catch. And he's taken down, but not before
what a
reaching
play.
the 10-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. 10 more there and another first down. Wilson keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now it's Wilson. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC.
Touchdown,
Taking it in
NFC.
from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there.
Play time,
take
baby.
that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Now the NFC going to take a timeout their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And look at this. The punt team is out there. Somebody better. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it.
Jeez, Jackson.
And he's going to let it go deep.
Simmons.
This turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away.
From the Texans.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up.
Ooh, nice route.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Yeah, Tunsil, I see you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. On the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Going back to our good defense.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, but a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. As we'll send you crosstown to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Who the fuck is Cole?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Raiders. I want
That's
Tyreek
fielded
Hill
in the
back
end
there.
zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. To throw is Prescott. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Prescott from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
It's our lineman, let's do
6
it!
yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him.
Jesus Christ, who is
the
that?
teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Cameron Jordan picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player disruptive in
up,
all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
4th down, Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. Cameron Jordan, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Oh, offensive nightmare there.
Can't
you
get
go
fucking
for
player
it
of
on
the
4th,
game.
and the play doesn't even really
If
get
fucking
to
Cameron Jordan
develop
gets it.
a sack.
And it's so unfortunate,
guys
too,
doing
because
out
you think
here?
you've got something good called,
It's fucking
but if your
fun and
offensive
games in the
line
Pro Bowl?
can't hold up,
It's just a
that's
bunch of
often the
fucking fun
result.
and
They
games.
find a way back to the quarterback.
And now
Oh, that's
he'll
Troy
let this
Apke.
one go deep,
Troy!
back over the middle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Troy Apke.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Gotta know that you're open.
Oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only first down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in second down. A very bizarre scenario there, to say the least, but they do get yardage out of it. Now it's second down.
Oh, hell yeah.
From the 22. Here's 2nd and 8.
I call this the Hail Mary, full of grace.
Now it's the
Lord is with me.
He's going to let this one go deep.
That's a pass interference.
It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Boom. Oh, we got it perfect, dude. Call this the triangle. Fucking blitzer!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
A lot of ugly football being played right now.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. Now Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not form perfect.
I farted.
Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Oh, shit.
Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's going to be a 19-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Could have thrown that to Simmons. He could have hoop-hop, hibbity-hoop-bop. This is where we fight.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. First down, a run with Cohen. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
What you tripping on, Nolan?
Here's Wilson. Steps away.
Oh, yeah. That's all me. Joey Bosa.
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Joey Bosa. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Apke, get back. Fucking shit.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal.
He's a free agent, by the way, everybody.
Now brings up a decision.
We've got 3 views.
4th down.
We've got some viewers. We've got a Pro Bowl going on, ladies and gentlemen.
A chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead
where the fuck is Vaughn?
They're going on 4th down. Now the AFC going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
4th and goal.
Interesting. A chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead they're going on 4th down.
I like it. I respect it. Hey, now the dog.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position.
You're telling me Justin Simmons dropped that?
And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it.
It's not Justin Simmons.
And he's going to let it go deep. And that'll be incomplete, but remember, crazy situation here you don't see often. Not 4th down yet, so they will keep possession. Well, folks, I guess just when you think you've seen it all, you see it. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And it's incomplete. The most bizarre of 2nd down calls there, but the incompletion gives them another shot on 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The AFC went for it, and it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And some space here. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Wilson now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense for the AFC set to go now. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and inches, Wilson. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Pretty good
Call
run.
a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball... And
what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And he'll be stopped short of the marker, but they'll keep possession here. Remember, it was only second down, so now it's third.
Okay.
No words at all for that one.
Okay,
Just
getting some Bears punt in action. Oh, Donald.
Keep possession, as now it's third down.
Hey, no way.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a fourth-quarter lead. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, so a chance to take the lead here in this fourth quarter, but he couldn't get this one on target.
Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, even the distance. The only thing off, the most important part, the accuracy.
Throwing here to start the drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Oh, my God.
Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's
DeCastro.
intercepted. And Allen coughed it up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our team...
And it'll be intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Prescott to throw it. It's Hill, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That red devil.
Now Prescott gets this one to Hill. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. To throw again on second down. Prescott. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps.
He's watching it.
They held him to a short gain.
Throw it to Kirk.
Prescott.
No.
The throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded
McMahon.
the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone,
Sorry,
took away
guys.
all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And Boswell has this one going left, no good.
Fucking shanked it.
And this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room.
Almost done, then I'm going to spoil
let's do the
you.
simple math here, and you know for me it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And one thing you'd like to see in a Pro Bowl, a competitive contest. We've got that, just like nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Nice, Ravens.
Now it's Wilson. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Still got 4 down, 4 down. Go, go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game.
Did he catch it? We're putting in the Mexico City star, G. Lee.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gurley with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh.
Back to throw.
Oh, my God, he's open.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh!
Hit the 15. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And he is in.
Had to let him score, guys.
Touchdown NFC.
Need that ball
Todd
back.
Gurley. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
It was coach. I'm taking all responsibility for that.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation.
It's never say never league.
To me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The worst
in front here
at
late, but
kicking display in Pro Bowl history.
The last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited
just
they want to make the last tackle.
Okay, come on.
You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Damn it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game after...
And he can't get a throw away.
We're going to let him be the fucking player of the game, too?
In there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Fuck. Picked a terrible play.
Now Prescott. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh.
That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Oh,
no, he
fumble! AFC!
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You're telling me there's a
It's not often
chance.
that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Get it! Oh, come on, let me switch.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
Let me switch. Who is Hayden Hurst?
That would have been a tough
Why
catch,
is he in
but
the
this
game?
2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play.
Look how far Boykin is. What kind of punt return is that? He's in the sand. Oh, shit.
On the run, he'll let this go deep
Boykin!
right side. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Oh, dude. This shit is real.
Here's Pat O'Donnell
Tell me
now.
there's a chance.
And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety
There's
here?
a fucking chance.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But now,
damn it, I
pressure
needed
there as it's intercepted. It's Clinton-Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation.
It's one last try.
He's on the punt
fuck.
as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh, shit! I tried to pitch it. I tried to pitch it.
So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
we had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this.
Hilarious.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA
The Bison's
Sports.
helmets look sick.
So long, everybody.